There is another question. Please comment on the crisis taking place in the UK. What kind of performance are they doing with this gasoline problem? If you soil yourself with excrements, then why not do it quietly? Just fix the situation and keep going. Why demonstrate this to the whole world? There is no performance here, even close. The question is related to what I have been talking about for many years. The whole world is being reorganized, and the consumer society is coming to an end. And now, using the example of Great Britain, those suckers who did not understand what they were doing were punished. In general, they should have reined back the Brexit project, but they came out and voted. They did and got the whole nine. The whole economy is being reformatted in the world. But a person is not a machine with an on and off button. A person cannot leave a thriving hipster one day and the next day go to the dogs and become a janitor on the street. A person needs time to change his cultural program. However, we know perfectly well that Western society was brought up in such a way that it did not receive vital knowledge, skills and abilities. Their education system did not provide this. That is why all of them were employed as all kinds of managers in shopping centers or something like that. Some sellers or consultants. All of them make an impression of fatigue. Then they long to have a decent rest. Plebeians have to do all the dirty work for them. The Western world has long been importing labor from other countries. The UK are experiencing problems not only with gasoline but also with food. Of course, the British Ministry of Defense said that they will save the economy by providing 200 drivers in order to fix the situation. But the country needs at least 100,000 drivers for the economy to recover and work as before. And it is not just fuel trucks, let alone other jobs such as cleaning offices and so on and so forth. For example, there is another specific problem in the UK. They are short of 10,000 butchers, in other words, specialists in slaughtering livestock. This is only for the urgent slaughter of pigs, not to mention cows and poultry. What does it mean not to send meat for processing in time? This means that not only the consumer will not receive food on the shelves, this means disruption of the entire food chain. A pig has been raised, it goes to food and is replaced by a new piglet, which is ready to grow. This food chain is starting to fail, and it can lead to a big disruption. In order to save production, pigs will be slaughtered just like that, and meat in general will be simply thrown away. That is, animals raised for food will simply be thrown away. But the question immediately arises, why keep the production if there is no one to use the meat? Those who have to use meat, they are out of work. Britons in large numbers are out of work and live on loans. They don't want to work. They don't want to go to work. There are, of course, farmers, but the majority do not want to work. They just don't want to. But even if they wanted to work, just imagine that 100,000 heavy truck drivers are required today. And in order to swap a light car seat to a truck seat, you first need to be trained to drive lorries. So the problem is, whether they want it or not, the economy is collapsing. This process is taking place all over the world. And through the UK, they show in a test mode how it will happen with the rest of the world. That is, in the UK, now they are just working out the methodology. That's the situation.
Так что вот такая ситуация.